how did this end up working with your practices? Because it, like for us, I cannot imagine coming up to practice with my camera
Oh, yeah.
and then recording in practice and things like that. And obviously,
man.
your coach has a very big reputation. He's a great coach. So what was that like? Did you ever have to talk to Coach Dave Durden, or what was that situation like?
Yeah, so I guess Marcos is the innovator in the space on our team. Marcos had done it, and our coach hadn't really like batted an eye at it. He was just like, "Oh, it's there. I don't really care." My coach is a huge anti-social media person. That's just who he is. He's all about letting the swimming do the talking for itself. You know, we have a tradition of excellence at Cal. And he's not the person to try and go and recruit on using social media. That's kind of the tactic that a lot of programs are using these days to pull their athletes in, and that's just not my coach. So I was like, oh, he's going to hate this. He's going to hate this. And then he ended up like roasting me one day at practice and was like, I saw one of your videos. I actually really like it. But then like he like kind of made a joke about the whole thing, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just kind of used that as, oh, he's seen my stuff. I'm gonna bring my camera into practice next time and see what happens. And I put it in the corner and just didn't say anything. And then he saw the video and was like, dude, I didn't even know you were filming. Like, how'd you just bring the camera into practice? And I was like, I'm sorry, do you want me to take it down? He's like, no, I love it. And so he actually kind of likes it. But definitely there are times, like we talked about before the podcast, where it's like, all right, I'm going to Pac-12s. This is war, you know. It's a battle between us, Stanford, Arizona State, and every other one else who's in the Pac-12 swimming conference. So it was kind of like time to put the camera away. So he knows that there's times to do it and times not to, and I think it's a great recruiting tactic for the university as well.
Yeah, I think it is changing in terms of recruiting. I kind of understand this point. You know, like, any swimmer knows your program is great. You don't need to use social media for that. But at the same time, like you've mentioned at the beginning, a lot of kids want to know what it's like, what the insides are like, what the experience is like. And it's a great form to just show them.
Yeah, it's interesting. We had recruits in over the weekend, and so I was only able to go plug in and hang out with them. I went and did a campus tour with them. But I was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you guys. I'm Kyle. And they're like, oh, we've met you. We watched your videos before we came on the trip to see if we would like Cal already. I was like, okay, well, I hope you enjoy it here. Like, I hope it lives up to the hype I created in the video.
I mean, I think, I started off by saying that when you came in. I feel like I know you because of your videos. And I've had some people tell me the same, like people that have watched a podcast, because my viewers are pretty random. It really depends on the guest, in the sense of their friends are watching it or their family's watching it. And once I meet them, they're like, yeah, I mean, I watched you talk for like 30 minutes to an hour, so I feel like I know you. And it's like, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.